Well, hey everyone, it's LazyFire, and I have a guest today. Subponticate Posters. I forgot that I have a push to talk button. Hi, listen, Subponticate Poster's here to try to help me through this because she knows what the hell she's doing and I don't.
Commander Friedrich Baumgartner has been
Right.
put in charge to
I was
oversee the
sitting here
salvage
talking to
operation
myself,
for any
and
new
everyone's
mine
gonna
that
get to
survives
hear that
the
moment where I
underground
realize,
old
oh yeah, I'm
command
too
of
stupid
Area
to fucking
52.
function.
You gotta pop his ass before he makes off with the goods.
Excellent, good. So yeah, we're back for some side missions. Before we start on that, though, I'm gonna pilfer some Nazi weaponry.
Always good.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's what's available. And then we're gonna cut this guy's leg out and, you know, like you do.
Well, yeah. What else are you gonna do with a Nazi fuck?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with a hatchet and a Nazi. So, exactly.
Hey, buddy.
Now this guy, that dude just absorbed a hatchet straight into the face. And one of the things I gotta say I really like about this this level, now that we're in Roswell again, is that they're all wearing the protective gear because we nuked this place, but they took it back over.
Oh, that's a nice detail.
Like, yeah, I like sometimes they throw out these details like that, and it's just really appreciated. And then pop. It's so satisfying to just one-shot these guys with the pistol. Now, I was trying to figure out how to get down there. I always get caught by those guys. So I'm like, I'm going to wait until they separate a little bit and worry about it then. So I kind of let them wander off and, oh, they haven't gone anywhere. Fuck it. I'm going to line walk. It's just one of those things. Like, the game has all these nooks and crannies in it. And I like to explore.
Have a
I was thinking
grenade,
about
you could very unsubtly solve that problem.
Yeah, I could do a lot of things. It's like, again, one of the things that's nice about the game is that it gives you all these options. But if you set these guys off, there are the robots hanging out down there too. And I don't like fighting those things, to be honest with you.
Is it the Fergus or the Wyatt playthrough?
This is the Fergus playthrough.
So it's a little bit more difficult.
No, this should be pretty easy because I have the laser gun rather than the diesel gun.
Oh. Well, you take more damage.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true in this game. And that guy somehow
Oh, my buddy just
completely
died.
missed out.
What's over here in the corner?
Super silenced pistol. And so yeah, these guys went down, and then I forgot that one of these dudes was walking around. And I just love fucking charging into those guys. It's so much fun. So yeah, not an overall bad run of things.
No, that could have gone worse.
Could have gone a lot worse. You see those explosive barrels? I always get it in my head that I'm good at this game and I should use them. And we'll see in a couple side missions how that goes wrong for me. And just as soon as I don't know why, I was sitting here going, okay, well, I'm gonna have to get into another fight. No. For some reason, that guy counts as part of the last area. So despite the fact that he fired his gun at me twice...
Didn't aggro anybody?
Nothing. No.
Nice.
It's impressive. Yeah, I'll take it.
Selective sound waves. They only travel on that plane. They won't go down the stairs.
Yeah, that you should technology. They didn't want to make a lot of noise for everybody, so they just have it only work in one area. So this is actually a pretty difficult area to get the two commanders out of without getting caught, because there are two big guys wandering around, and one of the commanders has a dog with him, so I always get caught by one of them at least. And the other one's in a train, so yeah. And so this is where we get the kind of the slowdown. This is where things are gonna get a little slow, because I am trying to do this smart, as much as that counts for. So you saw the two big guys cross paths over there,
By the
and
explosive
then they
thing.
go. Yeah. Now, because of how I always get caught and how I will get caught in this video, spoilers, it's not gonna work out, but whatever. That's a dog. Fuck you, dog. So, commander down. It counted as a quick commander kill because he wasn't fully alerted. And then, of course, this. Like, people just wander around down here. It's so bizarre.
The commandant is dead. I will pause and have a sandwich.
There's like donuts and shit down here. Look, come on, go away. No one's here. No, no one's here. It's fine.
Where's the writing on that
Yep.
crate back?
Dot you should technology, not. I don't know. Listen. Listen.
Put the texture on there backwards. Not paying attention.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be more closely related to it than what I was thinking. So yeah, I don't know if you saw, but this, one of these guys just murked himself by firing at me. He blew up the crates, or the explosive barrels behind him and killed himself.
BJ, he's like, this will be much less painful and more honorable than getting a hatchet in my kidneys or whatever.
Yeah, Super Soldier Seppuku is kind of how that worked out. Oh man, yeah, I've actually come to appreciate the SMG, and one of the things with the SMG is if I was using just one of them and aiming down sights, with the damage bonuses that you get with that thing, it's basically a murder machine. But because I prefer my dual wielding
and hip firing, it's not quite as lethal, but still good.
Oh yeah, I mean totally useful. The only issue with it is that there's like a bullet travel time, and using it when it's just normal, when it doesn't have bullet travel time, is kind of painful because it does way less damage. So you want the nail gun. You have to kind of balance things out. Oh, you could also use the pistol, I guess, with the magnum ammo. So you can see in there, it's all textured and everything. You can actually go in there, but it's on a side mission. Not this side mission. And this is as high up as you can get on it. Like, there's an invisible wall there.
It's just a tease. Rude.
Yeah.
Don't put things in here that I want to climb on, and then don't let me climb on them. Even if there's nothing up there, just let me climb on it. Satisfy that OCD.
Right. Yeah, listen, I've got to step on literally everything.
I always hate that,
And
where
so this is-
you can't get up on something and you're like, really? It wouldn't hurt anything. Just let me get up there.
Yeah, well, I think of what happens when you're given the ability to biotic charge people in Mass Effect, and like how fast you would actually get stuck in certain spots in that game.
Well, that was an issue in 2. You would get stuck on things, and if there was no one to charge, you had to reload. 3, it's not a problem at all, really.
Yeah, you can vault in 3. Or you can usually dismount from something. So this should have all been cut, the scrounging, but whatever.
Well,
I got some gold, I got a toy, you know.
just showing off everything the game's got to offer.
Yeah, and then I cut me upgrading weapons and stuff like that, so whatever. So yeah, not a lot different here from the first time through. I'm just like, ah, fuck it, I'll pick this up. I never know exactly what I have on my other playthroughs. So, yeah, because it doesn't...
Carry
Because
over.
you have like... yeah, you have all these save slots, and so all the save slots are individual. And I just assume that I miss a lot of the easy stuff.
It would be nice if that was
You can see
persistent,
here.
so if you pick up something in one playthrough, it's gone on the next. And that way you know.
Yeah, they did that in the New Order, and I didn't really like that because I had to basically like delete save files. There's another game that did that that was kind of funny that they did it that way. I'm trying to think of what it was. I think it was Rogue Legacy. When Rogue Legacy first came out, and here's a big boy, and there's a commandant somewhere in here. But when Rogue Legacy first came out, the only way to get rid of all the upgrades you'd had was to redo the playthrough. Like, you had to delete all your files and everything. And then, like, their first update was, yeah, you can just have multiple save files now. So I felt kind of dumb. Distance. Yes.
Very nice.
I love my distance hawks. It's just so satisfying. So the objective here is to not set him off until after the commander's killed.
Don't aggro the giant robot.
Now, once again, I cannot biotic charge and slam the ground on him to kill him within 4 seconds.
And that's
so.
a shame. I mean, really, honestly, wanting to
I gotta say though, BJ does have the ability to run at stuff and charge it.
He does have a
with
shoulder
the
charge.
ramshackle,
Yeah.
and he does have a ground stomp, but using them in conjunction is difficult. I did crush that one commander on Venus that one time, and that was super satisfying. Just like dropping a knee onto a commander and exploding him.
Chunky salsa.
Yeah, ludicrous jibs.
What is the blue around his halo?
Oh, that means that he's a commander, or a commandant. He's the objective, as it
okay.
were. So watch my ingenious solution to those two guys standing guard near the commander. It's pretty ingenious. Fuck fighting them. I'm just gonna fucking walk up here. Which is exactly what you're meant to do, as far as I know. So the commander is in a small room, and I have an explosive gun. Oof. Sorry, Nazi puppy. There he is.
Speaking of jibs.
And yeah. So I could leave now, but I want to take care of everything that's left, because why not?
Nazis. Raise out.
Yeah, it's a hard as a motherfucker moment for sure. Because I feel like at this point these guys are not that much of a challenge to me. The second time I come through here, I take him out in one shot actually. But with the laser cannon, I mean, you just hit them in the joints a couple times and they go right down. So.
Those guys make a noise similar to Reapers. Honk.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think of that. So, finish that. Let's go back to Eva's hammer. And wait! Editing magic happens.
Ooh, lovely transition.
Yeah.
I love the wipe.
Yeah. You're gonna get a lot of those, or at least 2 more in this video. Because this is about where I figured out, after years of making these things, how to fucking do wipes. And honestly, it adds just a little bit of spice to the videos.
Like when I was
and
doing Inquisition,
You know what you gotta do,
especially
Glass, go ahead.
During a series mission, it was just crossfades or whatever because, you know, I'm trying to pay attention, but just kind of dicking around with really stupid transitions, like, you know, spirals and things like that. I'm like, have a little bit of fun.
yeah, I wanted to do the bouncing marbles one that I have, and I'm just like, I don't know where I'm gonna put that. Where do I put bouncing marbles? Does it work? It looks really 90s-tastic. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like any of the animated ones, like the swinging doors. So I tend to stay away from those, but I really want a star wipe. Just star wipe. And I'll put a sound. If I ever figure it out, I'll put a sound effect
Slide
in so
whistle.
everyone knows how. Yeah, slide whistle. So this... I don't know why I thought that was smart. I really don't.
Gonna get up on stilts.
So hear me out. I keep trying to double tap jump to go down. Hear me out on this. Wow, what am I doing? My thought there was I was gonna get a takedown. Like I was gonna be able to do an axe kill on that guy while on stilts. And it turns out you can't. But these side missions are all about experimentation, so.
No harm, no foul.
Oh yeah, headshot.
No scope.
Yeah, at this point I'm just, I like to imagine I'm invincible because I've been playing, at this point I was about 3/4 of the way through the Wyatt playthrough, and when I recorded this, because it's been a while, and I was just like in that mindset of I am fucking invincible, everyone's on easy mode, and I'm just gonna tear through them. And this is where that kind of failed me. Yeah, this is actually playthrough. This is round 2 on this. I edited out the failed run on this one. But these guys are fucking endless. I found myself really liking the scope on the rifle. Ah, hi guys. Oh.
Just a bit outside.
Whenever you miss those throws, you're just like, oh, well. I'm never gonna find that thing.
So good.
I know. I feel like I should fail more often just so I can hear how good this music is. It like fits everything so well. And so yeah, we've more or less cleared all these guys out. I don't think there's any left, so back to sneaking. Ah, nope. One of the things that they did do for this game after release was they made those hit indicators way more visible. Because when the game first came out, you basically could not tell you were getting shot unless you were looking down at your health going, oh yeah, it's going
dropping.
down.
I wonder why.
Yeah, so if you're not playing with a controller, you wouldn't get any sort of feedback on
Haptic
that.
feedback.
Two little motors rotating inside the controller, and there's like lawsuits over it. I love it. That was a lawsuit. Like, that was a serious ass lawsuit that people had. Was like, I invented having two little rotating things inside a controller. Pay me. And those candle holders are like goldish, and every time I see them I think, oh, that's a gold item I have to pick up.
You have to pick up. Yeah, they were extremely shiny.
Yeah, that's one of the weird things about this engine, I think, is it's not the game itself, it's the engine.
Like the metallic
certain
textures pop just a little too much.
Yeah, but I would say that's it, but it's like the gunmetal and the like steel and everything inside Eva's hammer, it's fine. But I think that specific like gold texture or like brass texture, it's something about it like captures too much light. And I think it's like they probably noticed that when they developed it, right? Okay, so this is a difficult one to do too. So you can see the Ober Commander is pretty far off.
They didn't throw any of those asshole drones at you here.
Yeah, I'm so ready to not deal with those guys. And of course the drones take like 3 or 4 shots, explode, alert everyone that you're there. It's just, fuck those things. So at this point, I am just attempting to figure out a way to go down there without dealing with the fucking drone. And I'm drawing a blank. Now there's a big guy over there somewhere. Alright, magnum ammo on the pistol is so fucking good. Basically lets you kill everything in one hit.
Headshot or no?
On the armored guys, you definitely need a headshot. On the average soldier, you can hit him in the chest.
Nice.
Yeah. See, there's the big guy. I'm just like, nah,
Debating,
I'll let
yeah.
him be.
See you debating. Should I go loud? No. Terror Billy going on there. What the?
Yeah. I do love that. I know that I repped hard on, well, missed that shot, but I repped hard on the ramshackle as the first upgrade, and I will stand by it. I always think this is something special because of that texture. But at the same time, the Terror Billy buff there is just, it's invaluable for someone like me who's terrible at this game.
Just a little bit extra.
Yeah. Sometimes it's all you need. So here I am trying to figure out, can I get up here or not? As we discussed in the train in Roswell, if it looks like I should be able to get there, I should be able to fucking get there. And I'm like, wait a minute, that staircase is open. I know what I'll do. I'll freak the game right out. Yeah, that worked out. And yeah, sure, that was what I meant to do. So we will eventually listen to the records, just not in this video. They're all like 4-minute German pop songs and such. They're pretty great. Like, as you said, the music in this game is really good, and they got some really good, you know, fake Beatles, fake Carpenters, all in German and everything. So
God,
it's kind of great.
That's gotta be ugly.
Yeah, it's I usually walk away when I have to record that. That's 4 minutes of my life I'm not going to get back, so I go and do something, you know, useful, like, you know, stab myself in the foot
Clean
or
the
something.
toilet,
like,
anything.
You know, yeah. Just like something that puts me in enough pain that I can ignore that for a few minutes. So yeah, the one thing I'll say about this little area here is that, oh, there we go. I wanted to have as many hatchets as possible. Is that you have to jump off this and go over here and do this to get through the area. There is not like an easy way to this side without going through that building. I don't trust my ability to hit him from there. And this is one of those areas where there's just like so much space, there's gotta be something hidden here.
And there's not.
There isn't. Like, at once, it's kind of a nice thing for them to do and kind of a dick move. Because they put all this space in here and then it's like, there's no reason to go to it. Yeah, I missed that first shot pretty bad.
No, he didn't notice.
Yeah, he was fine. Just the bullet goes whizzing by his head. It's just like, that's nothing.
That's totally
Yeah,
normal.
if I pretend I don't have BJ Blazkowicz firing a gun at me, then he won't shoot a second time. Like, if I just ignore him, he won't have a reason to kill me, right? So here's where I forget the layout of the subway. It changed since the first time I played it. Because what they do is they, well, the hole I remembered. That was good. But you used to be able to go down there on that staircase, and there's nothing there now, and so you have to kind of just crawl over to where the commander is. And the paranoia I have about that guy.
Probably justified.
At least somewhat justified, I think. Alright, I know I have to go deal with the commander, so guns out. Don't consume any asparagus. I don't know why I can't catch all that conversation.
Well, you know, they only have one working bathroom. And...
Yeah, in the entire New York City area, there's one.
And they're all
working
wearing rubber
bathroom now.
suits, so yeah, just stay away from the asparagus.
I wonder how covering those suits are. I didn't even need the
Right
thing.
on, Blazkowicz. Another nail in the Nazi coffin.
So, I wandered around. I killed some stuff in here after picking that up. And there's Max's ball. One of the things I gotta say is that bugs me about this game is that the collect all of Max's toys
Doesn't
thing,
do shit.
it doesn't do shit. Yeah, it's just thank you for doing that. It's so nice of you to collect all Max's toys for him. He's very happy. Max doesn't even tell me he's happy. It's somebody else who tells me Max is happy. And game freeze every single time I do that. Didn't even kill him. I wish there was a better way of dealing with those guys. That's all. And so yeah, I have an upgrade kit. I'm like, you know what? Time to upgrade some of these weapons. I may have beaten the game, but I still need to upgrade.
You still need to kill stuff.
Yeah, but that is pretty much it. You know, we go back to Eva's Hammer and prepare for the next set of side missions. But yeah, thanks for joining me.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Subponticate Poster. Yay.